brother, staying at Curian Palace Hotel.
Your brother gave this to me the night before he had his accident. He was very nervous and told me not to say anything to anybody about it. Swiss francs. In sterling, a little over 50,000 pounds.
Melanie! 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 You can't stay here all night!
You didn't hit him too hard.
No, just as you said.
Oh. Oh.
Good morning.
It's a long drive from Limassol.
Oh, even so.
I was at home, Mr. Collier, asleep. But according to Sergeant Carolus here, you insisted that I come in person.
Yes.
Yes. Well, I need some coffee. Come.
Coffee?
When it was explained to you that I was off duty, and that made no difference. I am told that you even became somewhat offensive.
I lost my temper.
So I believe. But I'm sure that the sergeant here will accept your apology.
I'm sorry.
He is a very able police officer.
Perhaps, but I wanted you here.
Clearly. But why?
Because you were so sure, so confident about the way my brother died.
An accident?
Yes, well, there's a good chance that you're wrong. What I heard and saw last night, and then what happened to me, just may make you think again.
On the telephone, you said you'd been attacked, I understand.
Yes.
And robbed.
Of evidence. Evidence that suggests my brother could have been murdered.
Murdered? Oh, come
Yes,
on, Mr.
I
Collier.
know I didn't believe it either at first. But then, well.
So then, as it happened, what, when, and where?
I don't understand.
An Alfa Romeo, you said.
Cream Alfetta. This can't be the right road.
Towards Papos, you said. Turning on the right, signposted to Ias Georgius.
Yes.
Well, this is it. Only no car.
But this is ridiculous. I've told you, it nosedive into the ditch. I couldn't budge it. Would have taken a breakdown truck or a tractor to bring it out.
And there aren't many of those about this early in the day. Certainly not on this road. Anyway, anyone finding a car like that would have reported it, don't you think?
Yes, I suppose
And
so.
we have just come from the nearest police station. No report. So, no car. What is more, no skid marks, no sign of any kind of struggle anywhere along the road. Now, how do you explain that?
I can't. If it is the right road.
It has to be. You see, it is the only one to ask George.
Well, right, this is where it happened. When I turned off the track from the deserted village.
Ah, yes, of course. The ruined village.
Nothing's down here. Yes, this is the place. Up here, I'm positive. That's right, this is where we were. The woman got the briefcase from in there.
The mysterious Helene.
That's what she said her name was.
Such a pity she ran off the way she did. You're the one and only witness.
Well, it shouldn't be difficult to trace her. Not someone you'd miss in a crowd. She's,
A dream, Mr. Collier? Well, isn't that the expression?
It'll do. Did I startle you?
Hardly.
Not even a little?
You don't believe me, do you? You don't believe any of it. You think I made it all up?
No.
Well, what then?
These past few days will have been difficult for you. You've been under a strain. The accident, your brother's death, the funeral. It all must have been a considerable shock.
I see, it was some kind of mental aberration, is that it?
Well, that's one possibility.
And what was I doing in the middle of nowhere, miles from Limassol?
Well,
And how did I get there?
Heaven only knows, but admit it, Mr. Collier. Your story is not an easy one to accept, is it? A rendezvous with an exotic woman in a hotel bar, talk of murder, a briefcase with how much money in it?
£50,000 plus in Swiss francs.
Yes, it always is. And then the ambush on a lonely road. Tell me, do you read a lot of thrillers?
No, I do not. All right, yes, I agree it's pretty wild, but it's the truth.
So, where's the car? What happened to the skid marks? With two cars breaking the way you say they did, there would have to be skid
There
marks.
were, I saw them.
Only now they vanished like the beautiful Helene did, eh? There's not one single piece of evidence to support any part of your statement.
The barman, Paralambos. He'll confirm some of it. My meeting with a woman, for instance. And if nothing else, that'll at least confirm that she existed. And then perhaps you'll stop thinking this is some kind of hallucination and take it seriously. Talk to him. Look, talk to him, please.
Calimera?
Calimera.
He's not the one. That's not Haralambos.
Please. Inspector Dimas. There is another barman.
Yes, it's George, my assistant, but he's not here. He's ill. So many days now, I've had to manage on my own.
Where's Haralambos?
Who, sir?
Haralambos, the man who was on duty yesterday and the day before.
I am sorry, sir, you must be mistaken. There is no one of that name who works at this bar. Now and again, one of the waiters from the restaurant takes over for some time. After all, I have to eat. But all this week, I was here alone.
That's not true. He's lying. The only man I've ever seen behind this bar is Haralambos.
I am not lying. Another bar, some other
No,
hotel.
here, twice. Yesterday, the day before.
Do you know this gentleman?
I don't think so,
No.
sir.
You have never spoken to him or served him.
Maybe, but with so many customers, I am not sure. It is possible, but if so, I do not remember him.
Well, why should he? I've never seen him before. But he's lying. He wasn't on duty yesterday. Now tell the truth. Where's Haralambos?
That's enough, Mr. Collier. Thank you, I'm sorry to have troubled you.
Inspector, listen.
At your insistence, I was called from my bed before dawn and drove a long way. Together with other police officers, I've wasted a great deal of my time. I would not advise you to push my patients any further. I suggest that after you have rested, you leave for Patos as intended and settle your brother's affairs as quickly as possible.
So that's it then. Case closed, eh? I didn't make it up. That's been ruled out. I imagined it. Everything. All imagination, all in my mind.
I said that that was one possibility. There is another.
Which is?
That you had too much to drink.
Oh, fine, marvelous, drunk and incapable. There's only one thing. I don't drink.
Well then, Mr. Collier, I am sorry. Because there goes the benefit of the doubt.
Yes, Mr. Collier, room 309. I'm leaving today. Would you make up my bill and order a taxi in 30 minutes? Thank you.
It is very important that you find out exactly how much Mr. David Collier knows. And if his brother passed on anything in writing to him, I want it. Understand? And no slip-ups this time.
Thank you. How much is that?
£5. Thank you.
Yeah, so why are you complaining? 16 by 22, right? Right. So what's the problem? Get on with it. In taxi? Yeah. Good.
Hello, Inspector. Mr. Briggs.
Something I can do for you?
Give me a little of your time, if you will.
Yes, of course. And may I offer you some coffee?
No, thank you, no.
Scotch?
It's very kind of you, Mr. Breach, but some other time, perhaps.
Is this an official visit, Inspector?
Routine. More a question of entirely satisfying myself on a matter about which I have very little doubt. How well did you know the late Barry Collier?
He was directly responsible to me.
So yours was strictly a working relationship?
Well, no, not exactly. A little more than that. There aren't many of us from the UK working on this project. We tend to stick together. You know how it is. She stood in tears amid the alien corn.
The same that oft-times have charmed the magic casements opening on the foam of perilous seas in fairylands forlorn.
I'm impressed.
By Keats. So am I, Mr. Priest. Would you say, then, that you and Barry Collier were friends?
Oh, yes, I suppose so. Yeah, not close friends, but sure, we were friends. I mean, we buy each other drinks, occasionally spend some other time off together.
And how long had you known him?
About a year and a half. Barry and I won the first survey right at the start of the project.
A project which has taken its toll, wouldn't you say? Including Collier, there have been 3 fatal accidents amongst your employees in the last 12 months.
Yes, unfortunately, all of them due to carelessness. On a project this size, Inspector, and working on the kind of terrain we are, well, you must expect accidents, some fatal. We've had our share that's regrettable, but no more than par for the course, I'd say.
And Alexis Eliades?
Suicide? So the coroner said anyway. Well, he was under stress. The sickness of our time, Inspector.
Sadly, yes.
I'm sorry, but I don't see what Eliades' suicide and the other accidents have to do with Barry Collier. Or my relationship with him.
Nothing, Mr. Priest. It was merely an observation. A commentary on the price of progress. Forgive me. Tell me, as someone who knew him well, do you have any reason to believe that Barry Collier was involved in anything illegal here on Cyprus?
Barry? Are you serious? Such as what, for instance?
Society and the law offer many temptations. Some of them extremely profitable. Trafficking in drugs, for example.
What happened, Inspector? Barry was as straight as a die. He wouldn't have got involved in anything like that. Or anything else, for that matter. Just wasn't the type.
Criminals are not a special breed, you know, Mr. Priest. They are human beings, like you and me. And often the only difference between them and us is that they get caught.
Maybe so. I don't care. I suppose once in a while Barry loaded his expenses a little, but that's all.
You are convinced of that?
I'd stake my life on it.
Thank you.
Whatever gave you the idea that Barry was crooked?
I didn't say that. I merely questioned the possibility with you.
Yes, but even so, something must have prompted the thought.
Huh? His brother.
His brother? I don't believe it.
Nevertheless, you've met him. What is your opinion of him?
I like him.
A stable personality, would you say?
Certainly. Very stable.
Overly disturbed emotionally by his brother's death, perhaps?
No, I don't think so. Seemed to me he was coping with the situation very well. Shocked by it, of course, and deeply grieved, naturally, but totally in control.
Yes. Yes, I would agree with that. Which leaves me with only two possible answers. One is that he's not as stable a character as he would appear to be. And the other is pyromythia.
I'm sorry?
That he's a fantasist.
I don't understand. What's he been saying, for God's sake?
According to Mr. Collier, last night he was taken to a deserted village and shown a briefcase, which it was claimed belonged to his brother. The briefcase contained a small fortune in Swiss francs, something over 50,000 pounds in English money.
50,000 pounds? Are you sure?
Not for me, thank you.
I mean, Barry never had that kind of money. And in Swiss francs. I mean, that's just incredible.
But no less incredible than the rest of Mr. Collier's story. He claims that he met a woman, a very beautiful woman, in the bar of the Korean Palace.
Well?
Collier checked out of the hotel today.
He's gone to Paphos, to his brother's place.
What are you two doing here?
Not in daylight, Mr. Hellman. It's too risky.
Tonight, then.
You could say that there was a very special relationship between us.
Mr. Priest!
Oh, come, Martin, please.
All right, then. Hello, Martin.
That's better. Listen, I'm just on the way through to Limassol. Thought I'd look in. Have you had lunch? So you've been through Barry's papers, you say?
Well, most of them, anyway.
And no problems, I hope.
No, I don't think so. It all looks pretty straightforward. A few bills to be paid, one or two letters to be answered, that kind of thing.
Well, if you do need any help, give me a shout. I'm sure our legal department will only be too happy to help you. And in case you get snarled up in any Cypriot legal formalities, the company has a lawyer in Nicosia who can put you straight. And please don't hesitate, because Jordan Eve will foot the bill.
Well, thanks. I'll remember if the need arises.
There was a will, was there?
Yes. Apparently everything comes to me.
Oh, well, that makes things much simpler. So presumably you'll just wait around until probate is granted or whatever?
Well, I don't know. It depends on how long it takes. But I'll be here for quite a while, I expect.
Oh, good. Well, we'll see some more of you then.
No, let me, please.
No. In Cyprus, the stranger never pays.
Well, thank you very much. I enjoyed the meal.
Yes, so did I. Thank you very much, Mike.
Thank you very much.
Well, how are you feeling in yourself?
What do you mean?
Well, to be honest, you don't look too good. Are you okay?
Oh, fine. Just a bit tired, that's all.
Yes, I heard you had rather an eventful night. Well, Inspector Demas called to see me this morning.
Ah, no doubt to get your opinion as to my sanity.
Oh, no,
In
just
the
a
course
general
of
chat,
which
really.
he told you about my wild story.
Well, yes, he did mention it, as a matter of fact. It just doesn't make any kind of sense, really, does it? I mean, if this strange lady had kept the hiding place of the briefcase a secret, as it would seem she had, well, then why were you attacked and robbed, and who by?
I don't know. Tell the truth, I'm not even certain it happened myself now. You think I imagined it all, don't you?
Well, I think when you've got everything settled up here, you should take a holiday. Take a break for yourself.
Look, I'm not, excuse me. I'm not, yes, hello?
Hello. David Collier. My name's Morrison.
Eric Morrison?
That's right, Barry told you about me.
Yes, in his letters I was hoping to meet you.
I was at the funeral.
Oh, I wish I'd known.
Look, I've got to talk to you now, today. No, not at the apartment. Not there. I can't go there. Well, it's difficult. I'll explain when we meet, right?
Well, yes, if you say so, but where then?
At the old bridge, at a place called Trimmy Cleany. It's on the road to Trudos. Yeah, I'll wait for you there around 4, okay?
Yes, but I don't understand why you can't come here.
Look, I told you, I'll explain when we meet. You won't let me down, will you? I mean, you will turn up, won't you?
Of course, if it's that important.
It is. It's important to both of us, believe me.
Something wrong?
No, it's just, that was a friend of Barry's, Eric Morrison. Then you'd know him, of course.
Yes, my senior work supervisor.
Yes, he wants to see me. At a place called Trimmy Cleany.
Yes, up towards the mountains. Why, there, it's a fair distance.
4 o'clock, he said.
We should be able to make it by then, but Morrison's supposed to be working on the site this afternoon. Why couldn't he come here?
I don't know, he said it was difficult for him. They were very close, weren't they, he and Barry?
Yes, almost inseparable.
Yes, he sounded very upset.
Well, he's bound to be. However, that's no excuse for him sloping off without permission. Look, I'd run you up there myself when you have this meeting with
Oh,
Wyndham
no,
at 3.
I wouldn't hear of it. I can manage anyway. I'll get there. Barry's car.
Oh, yeah. Look, I'll take you the best route to take.
Okay, well, maybe speak to you
Fine,
later.
yes, I'll give you a ring.
Thank you.
Eric Morrison, I presume. Good to meet you. But why here, for heaven's sakes, the middle of nowhere?
Simple. That woman you met last night.
You know about that?
I heard.
How?
Mind how. I heard, okay?
I don't understand any of this.
She told you Barry was murdered, right?
Yeah?
Yeah, well. Could be she knew what she was talking about. So that's why we're here, see? £50,000 in Swiss francs, right?
Yes. A little over 50,000, she said.
Yeah, that fits.
Then you believe my story? Thank God someone does.
Well, I believe a bit about the money. You see, half of it belongs to me. Go to the police with you? You must be out of your mind.
But you must. If you confirm the existence of the money, Demas will probably accept the rest of my story. He'll have to make a fuller investigation.
Maybe. I'm not going to the police. Clear? That isn't why I got you out here.
Then I shall. Tell Demas what you said. Have him pick you up.